Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're back. If you do not know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a high six-figure affiliate marketer, and what I do is I teach people to make money in affiliate marketing here on YouTube on my channel, Imperfect Millionaires. So that is my channel as well as my business for quite some time now. And I do it a little differently. I don't sell you a course. I'm not here to play guru. I'm not interested in any of that. What I'm interested in is I take specific platforms in affiliate marketing. I vet those platforms. I make sure I like the platforms. I make sure that I believe in the people behind the platforms. The customer service is good and that they deliver what they say they're going to deliver, as in pay you, and they provide you the assistance that they say they're going to. Once I believe all that, I take those platforms, I go make money with those platforms, and then I bring those to my YouTube channel and I show you exactly what I did to create money with those platforms so that you can follow exactly what I did with a specific platform, not generic information, not the kind of concept where, hey, let me tell you all this information and then you take it and try to apply it to a product or a service, because that rarely works out. So I will tell you this. I have several series here that outline. This one here outlines multiple income funnel. This one here is all about HBA. Okay, so if you like this kind of content, give me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, tick the bell icon so you're notified when I make any new videos. Specifically, if you're going to follow along with one of these series, it's important when new videos are released. Okay, so that being said, the topic of today's video is HBA, and that's this down here. I'll go ahead and throw a link at the bottom of this video so that you can link to this series and check it out if you want to. But most importantly, what I'm here to talk about today is HBA, and specifically HBA Premium, because people ask me all the time, they're like, well, do I need that? Is it necessary? Is it? So I'm going to reference a video that I created yesterday, I believe. This video here. Check this out. This is a case study on actually my daughter going through, and all she did was everything that I talk about here. And she didn't even do everything, to be honest. She didn't do everything, but she did a lot of the things that I reference here, and she created a substantial income in a very short period of time. Okay, I'm not going to elaborate on that because that was that video. I will drop a link to that, and at the bottom of this video. I don't know why I can't talk today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm getting tongue-tied. But I'll drop a link to that other video below this video, and also drop a link to this series. But more importantly, what I really wanted to go over so that you can see the inside of this thing is what it's all about. Because the most common thing, guys, that I run into as a question from people is they say, well, you say create content, create content, create content, create content. Okay, so what content should I create? Well, here's the thing that I want to go over. First of all, before I even dive into what HBA actually shows you, let's just talk about it for a second. Seek inspiration. That's the best way I can put it. So when you look around YouTube, right? Let's just say that right now, ChatGPT, right? It's all over the place. More than one person has a video about that. So here's what I encourage you to do. Get knowledgeable about affiliate marketing. Get knowledgeable, if HBA is what you're doing, about HBA. It doesn't take that long, right? It's all right here for you to just watch and see, and then summarize and create content. Now, does it have to be your face? No, it doesn't have to be your face. If you want to do a faceless content, you can. Faceless YouTube video to faceless anything, really. You can make content. Video ads I'm talking about. And obviously still ads, or, clearly you don't have to have your face on those. But that being said, content is king, and that's what I'm trying to communicate to everybody. And I know if you've seen my other videos, you might be tired of hearing that. Well, that's why I'm making this video, is to address a different side of it, not just tell you to make content, because that's a fair question. I'm getting that from people. They want an example, right? A lot of people ask me, well, what's an example? Well, that is covered in the series that I did on HBA, how to do all of that. But I think sometimes people see videos like my mindset videos and all that kind of thing, and I'll mention something like that, and they're not actually going through and watching the series. Or that's one option. Or B, I didn't do as good of a job as I thought I did expressing how to do it in that series, which is highly possible, right? Definitely. Because I see my videos later, I'm like, oh man, I could have done that better. I could have done that better. And that's something I want to share with you guys. You're going to do the same thing. It's going to happen, but you'll improve as you go. So the reason I'm making this video is because I get a lot of questions about that, right? And why they're not finding that content in the series that I created, I don't know. Maybe they're not watching it, or like I said, maybe I didn't do as good of a job as I thought I did. So seek inspiration, right? Just jump on, TikTok's a good example. Hashtag make money online, hashtag, and you're going to find lots of things that have been created, and you're going to find things that didn't do so well, and you're going to find things that did really well. Take a look at those hashtags that were used on that video. Copy those hashtags. Look at the concept of the video, and don't try to be that person, but put it in your words, put it in your spirit, communicate with your audience, communicate with the people that want to hear from you, that resonate with you. Don't worry about, and I've said this multiple times, but don't worry about trying to resonate with everybody. That's impossible. It's never going to happen. Okay? So my suggestion is look around for inspiration. Can you do faceless? As I said, absolutely. Can you do animated? Absolutely. Can you do the whiteboard thing? Absolutely. Guys, what I want to communicate to you when it comes to content, you have to get it out there. Thinking about it doesn't do anything to build an audience, right? And I know that's obvious, and I'm not trying to be insulting at all, but I am telling you, you have to get it out there, and you have to get a lot of it out there. I had a great conversation with a guy this morning, a really, really sharp guy. And that's part of his concern was, well, is it the emails? Is it everything that we show you, everything I show you between HBA and what I show you on this channel builds and builds and builds and builds. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. The majority of the sales you will create are going to come from content you've created and forgot about, right? It's typically not like you just made it yesterday. Sure, that happens. But when you get into the content creation mode and you get comfortable with it, and you get comfortable either seeing your face on camera or however you're going to go about it, what's important is that you go about it. Just do it, okay? So, probably enough on that. Let's see. Sorry for the rant. I'll try to speed that up and edit, but I think it's really important. So let's take a look at the backside of HBA Premium. What is it? Why is it so good? Why is it necessary? First of all, I'm going to tell you guys straight up, the HBA community is far and above the best community I've ever found in affiliate marketing. They're crazy supportive, super helpful. Jump right in. I've never had a time where they left me hanging, not one time. Not once. They're always right there to help. So I highly recommend that you engage with the community, right? Just engage with the community. And what do I mean by that? I mean, look at this. Let's see, get live coaching. I'll skip down here. Monday Night Marketing Mastermind, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Monday. Daily Grow Rich calls, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every day. Let's see, it's TNC Action Mastermind, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there's no limit or no lack of availability of input and help with HBA. I think that's one of the key points of why it's so successful and why they do so well. Because let's just say that you don't need this, but you're out doing this and you're promoting HBA and you're bringing new people to HBA. Well, guess what? They might need it. And it also helps with the load that you have so that you don't have to be the one responsible for everybody's success. Does that make sense? The community is massive and it helps a tremendous amount, especially when people are a little insecure about what to do or how to do it. The answers are here. And let me show you what I mean. So that's the coaching stuff, right? Let's see. Emerson Magic Content Machine. This thing's just awesome, right? I won't go into that too much here, but it is definitely one of the perks of HBA Premium. Let's see. Go back up here. Okay, getting ready for traffic. If you're brand new and you really don't know what to do, this walks you through how to get prepared to do the things that I'm talking to you about, right? So, welcome, please watch first. Invisible steps to freedom. Let's see. Today's mastermind audio, keeping track of passwords. This is pretty basic stuff, right? But let's see, let's jump down here to get free traffic. Okay, this goes over a ton of traffic sources. And I know some of you have HBA Premium and you're asking me questions, quite honestly, that are right here. Like there's videos right here that outline everything that you're going to ask me about. It's all right here in the training and it's really good. I definitely recommend taking advantage of it, right? I'm not going to go through and read every one of these and bore you, but I'll just leave it up on the screen for a second. As I say that, I take it off the screen. I'll leave it up on the screen for a second so you just kind of read through what's in there. This is the office or the dashboard for HBA Premium. This is what it is, okay? And in addition to that, I'll take that off there now. In addition to that, here's paid traffic, right? Different versions of paid traffic that you can do. And these paid traffic sources, I'm going to paraphrase it this way, they're affordable paid traffic sources, okay? They're not go spend a ton of money on Google Ads and try to figure out how to make that work. It's doable, and there's nothing wrong with Google Ads, so please don't comment on that and tell me, oh, I love Google Ads. Okay, I do too. I understand them, but it took me a long time to learn how to do it correctly. And still to this day, when I put a new funnel out there, I still have to massage it to get it right. That's just how it is. It takes time, okay? So maybe testing and some other things. So I don't recommend that. If you're new to this, I don't recommend that. Let's see, what else here? Sales conversation. So it goes through about, kind of how to work through the sales process and how to, if you're brand new and you don't know, maybe you got a ton of sales experience. You're like, I don't need that. Cool. Well, what about the people that you're bringing into HBA? Do they need that? Do they have your experience? You see where I'm going with this? This is why Premium is so awesome. Now, the main point about Premium that gets most people's attention, if you go over or go to the bottom of this video and you go over here and you watch this video, take a look at this. What you're going to notice is the majority of the income created in this video here that I talk about was created from HBA Premium. Had she not had Premium, her income wouldn't be nearly as substantial as it is, right? So there are $20 residual renewals and there are $120. Well, that's actually $25 and $150. But what you receive, which is probably the part that you care more about, is either $20 out of that $25 or $120 out of that $150. So you can see how subscriptions with Premium and Funnel Builder are $120 a piece each month per subscription. It adds up really quickly. So if you're out here trying to build a 1,000, 2,000, 500, 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, whatever it is, it adds up very, very quickly at $120 per subscription, okay? So let's jump back over here. So enough about that. Now, I guess what I'm just wanting to communicate here is I get a lot of questions about premium and is it worth it and what it is and how it works. Just the community alone and the community involvement, in my opinion, is worth it every nickel. However, the larger monthly renewal subscription or commissions, whatever you want to call them, not a question. I mean, not even a question. Is it worth it? If you're going to work the business and you can do it, I highly recommend it. If it's not feasible for you right now, because that other $125 a month just isn't in the budget, listen, many people have started with the $25 and they work their way up. But what they did was all of the things that I describe on this channel, or at least a lot of them, and then they pick a traffic source, right? And then they get good at it. They go through this. They pay attention to what's in here. It's extremely important. I know you guys see all over my channel. I'm talking about HBA, HBA. That's why I made that video yesterday, is to show you what's possible if you actually apply yourself and just go to task, right? So I'm trying to show you examples of what you can do. I mean, look at my content if you want to. Put it in your own words and go. I'm not afraid of that at all. I've had many people ask me like, hey, if I kind of go off your stuff and just, no problem. What you're attempting to do is build an audience. All I ask is that you just be authentic. That's it. That's the important part, because you will connect with the people that connect with you. There's a lot of people going to like you, maybe that don't like me. You talk different. You talk maybe slower. I'm told that I talk fast. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. Listen, the internet is a giant place, right? The world is a big place. That's your niche, right? Just find it. It's there. So I talk about finding your voice. I talk about creating content. I'm making some suggestions on here as to don't get so hung up on what it is. There's no lack of content. It's all over the internet, right? The odds that you have a brand new idea that nobody's ever thought of is highly unlikely. Is it possible? Sure, it's possible. Is it highly unlikely? Absolutely. Probably anything you can think of, you can punch in and probably find on the internet somewhere, right? What's going to be unique, the only one thing that's going to be unique is that it's going to be you creating the content with your flair. That's what's unique. Not so much the content itself, but the presentation of the content. That's what gets people's attention, okay? So I hope this video is helpful. I also hope that it helps answer some questions. I kind of use this video for two things, about HBA Premium and why it's important and is it worth it and all those things. Look, my answer is hands down, not even a question. It's worth every nickel. If it's not doable, that's fine too. Start where you can from where you're at with what you got and go to work. But do the things that are explained and you will get to where that 125 is no issue for you at all. You won't even think about it, okay? Believe me, there's not a day goes by that I question like, should I be paying that 125 every month? It's not even a thought in my mind, because if I don't pay that 125 every month, then I don't get all of those residual renewals every month, right? So to end this video, I would say this, that everything I've said about content, I firmly believe. The last thing I'll say about content is go out with the intention of actually being helpful, right? Don't just go out with the intention of making money and talking people into something. Believe me, it makes a huge difference. Go out with the intention to create content that resolves a problem, that provides a solution to a problem that people face. And A, you're going to feel better about yourself. And B, people are going to appreciate it, right? It's just how we are as humans. Nobody wants to feel like they're being taken advantage of, right? There's an old saying that says that everybody wants to buy, but nobody wants to be sold. I certainly don't want to be sold, ever. But I love buying stuff. How about you? Right? Okay, I'm going to end it there. I will see you guys in the next video. Like I said, if you like this kind of content, give me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you're notified when any new content is released. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.